Hey everyone, Judith Wilson, and I have just run a Q&A mastermind coaching session, and a fantastic question came up that was really practical, and so I thought I would do a video on answering that question because it was incredibly practical for any of you who are delivering training or wanting to get into training. And it was the idea about virtual training now being such a big thing and how people are taking virtual training more and more, which is fantastic. And the question was, what do I do about timing? Has timing changed now to how it was? Because, of course, it very often used to be a full day of training from 9 to 4:30, and we would run it in-house live. So now the answer is yes. I find that the timing has changed. And I find that 3 hours is the sweet spot. That's about as intense a period of time as people can go for. So a 3 hour period seems to be great with a break in the middle. So I would give 10 to 15 minutes comfort break in the middle. So what I tend to do is organizations are still very often asking for full day programs. Now, there are a few ways that I offer this, and I'm flexible with what works best with them. So if they are heart set on having a full day program, we can go from 9 to 12 with a comfort break in the middle. And then from 12 to 1, they have lunch off. And then from 1 to 4, again, another 3 hour session with a comfort break in the middle. That's one way of doing it. But what I'm finding is really popular is when organizations have to split the group in half because they need the team, say it's a customer service team or telephone call center team, they need people actually on the calls and covering business. So then we split the team into two, and we have group A in the morning and group B in the afternoon. And then the following day, we would have group A in the morning and group B in the afternoon. Or alternatively, you can have a week apart. So sometimes if we say we're going to do a Tuesday from 9 to 12, group A, and then group B from 1 to 4, and then give them a week in between and give them homework to work on and things to actually apply in the workplace. And then we come back again the following Tuesday and do from 9 to 12 and 1 to 4 again. Okay, so does that make sense? That's what I'm finding is working really well. Also, ongoing programs where you're doing 3 hour sessions once a week for perhaps 6 weeks is another great way of handling it. So definitely 3 hours, I would say, is the maximum of intensity without a break, like an hour break for lunch. Although a few times we're also still doing the keynote sessions, which are 60 or 90 minutes. And sometimes that's virtual lunch and learn, things like that, that might run from 12 to 1:30 or 12:30 to 2, things like that also work. Okay, so let me know what you're finding with the timing. Is your experience the same as what I'm finding, that it's those shorter sessions that are good? Are you also helping out in meetings and things like that? Let us know what you're training and how long you're training for, and we can all share and help each other. To your success, I'm Judith Wilson.